And he said, Son of man, do you have any faith? Can these dry bones live? He said, oh Lord, only you know. And the Lord said, well, I want you to open your mouth. I want you to begin to speak. Don't speak to them, but call on where your faith is. Speak to the winds. And tonight I've come to challenge you to speak to the invisibility of the thing that you can't even see. Speak to things, hallelujah, which are not, and command them as though they were. Begin to speak to the wind. He spoke, bless God, into 5 regions. Spoke, bless God, into 9 rulings of angelic authorities. Spoke, bless God, into 7 realms. Touch into 8 dimensions. And then he released the gifts of the Spirit. The 9 giftings of the Spirit that coincides with the 9 rulings of angelic beings. And he began to release things in the atmosphere and command things to get in line to work with the purpose of God. And what you need to do is begin to say what God says, because what God says is a let there be. And every time there's a let there be, there was. You ain't got no job, you better say let there be. You ain't got no money, you better say let there be. Because within these regions, these rulings, these realms, and these dimensions, you've got demonic forces that's trying to hold back the thing that God has for you. But if I were you, I'd say what God has for me, it is for me. And I don't care how the devil want to rage. Put your hand to your hip, get an attitude, and say, I know without a doubt that my God is going to bring me out. You've got to rely on the 5 ministry anointings that he has given to the church. You've got to rely on the 7 motivational giftings that he has placed in the church to combat the forces of the enemy, because God hath not given you the spirit of fear. Oh God, I got 3 witnesses right there. Somebody just squared their shoulder. Somebody just got it in their spirit. Somebody confidence level just went up a notch. Oh, God hath not given me a spirit of fear, but a power of love and of a sound mind. Tell yourself there's no deficit in me. There's no failure in me. There's no defeat in me. Oh, glory to God. God don't specialize in losses. He specializes in gains. He specializes in profits. Oh, you only hear me. Upon this rock, the foundational truth, I will build my house or my church. And the gates, look, there are many gates of hell that's trying to prevent you. There are many gates of hell that's trying to stop you. There are many gates of hell that's trying to push you in a corner so you get in a fetal position and cry like a baby. But come on, children of God, the gates of hell shall not prevail against me. The gate of defeatism will not prevail against me. The gates of Caesar will not prevail against me. Just give to Caesar what is his. Oh, you only hear me because there's a place where earthly governments receive their instructions. It's called the gateway of Caesar. Oh, bless the name of God. So Jesus said, give it to Caesar. Don't let that gate prevent you. What is his? Release yourself. Then you can run. Oh, bless the name of God. Everybody shout open. 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 Oh, glory. The Tower of Babel got to the realm and it was confused by God. What kind of realm did they get to? They got to Caesar's palace. They got to the place where Caesar had control. Oh, bless the name of our God. It was where demons of financial delays and demons of restrictive behavior, bless God, they abode and stayed there.